What's up, boys and girls? This is Bruno here with Team UTY, and today I'm just gonna go over a deck profile with you guys. And this deck I actually took to my locals earlier today, and I got undefeated. I actually 2-0 every single of my opponents, which was pretty crazy. Round one, we played against a Dinomorphia, which I mean, this brain dead, like this deck can easily beat that just because everything's zero, so Dinomorphia cannot negate like any of the Yubel stuff because it will always be lower than their life points. And game two, I played against a branded Dark Magician deck. It was kind of nuts because it was so easy for them to make Dragoon, but at the same time, I mean, they summon like a 3 or 4,000 bit stick monster. Like we just attacked that like twice, and it is gamed super easily. And then we play Super Poly, and then it's so easy to out like their field like with Super Poly. And this deck is Super Poly is very searchable in this deck. And then game three, we played against Rescue Ace with the Snake Eye and Diabell Star and stuff like that. And it wasn't too bad. I won the dice roll, and this deck can play like some floodgates. By the way, this is a control deck, more based. And you guys gonna see a little bit more. I'm gonna go in depth into some cards and how they work and how they function with this deck. But without delays, let's go ahead and start with the main deck. Okay. Uh, Obviously, we're playing three of the best card. We're playing three Lotus. Lotus is just your best starter because it summons Spear Yubel, and then you can go like full combo from that. There's a lot of plays. It's also a negate during your opponent's turn, and special summons during the end phase if you have the OG Yubel in your field. We also played three Sphere Yubel. That's normally what you're gonna summon out of the Lotus. This card is crazy, just like the Neos one. If your opponent declares an attack, you can summon this. You take no battle damage, cannot be destroyed by battle, and as well you can search a Yubel card, pretty much like Spawn Trap card that mentions Yubel. So this card is pretty insane in my opinion. This card is really good, saves me a lot of time, and actually won me one of the games because my opponent tried to enter battle phase, and he thought he had game. He entered battle phase to attack me. I summoned this, and I did have the continuous spell that forced my opponents to attack this, and there's nothing that he could do so except like kill himself pretty much. So pretty good. We play one of the OG Yubel and one of the Terror Incarnate. I don't play the third one. I don't remember what's the name exactly, but I think the third one is actually like super bricky and not really necessary. So I decided just to cut because if you already draw those two cards here, this one is okay, but this one's like we really don't want to see this one. But yeah, that's it for like the Yubel monsters in the main deck. Another engine that I'm decided to play right now was Dark Beckoning Beast. Just very powerful engine, like being able to summon open your spear gates and giving an extra normal summon to your stuff is just very good, very awesome. So it's a fiend as well, so it matches the deck really well. So the only thing that's not good, it's like it's not a level one like the rest of the stuff, but it doesn't matter. And also we play one of the Unchained Soul Shavara. We're only playing that. We're not playing the trap because most of the time we're gonna be able to resolve Shifter. Or we're gonna have something that will be banishing like stuff from the graveyard. So you guys will see now. And then obviously some hand traps. We're playing triple Shifter. Shifter is just an amazing card in this format. Works really well against most of the decks, against Fire King, against Voiceless Voice. It works well with most decks, honestly, like against, you know. And to make this a little bit more consistent, we also played three Phantasme. Phantasme is the only other hand trap monster we have here in the deck because pretty much on summon you can draw like 2 or 3 cards and put some cards back. This will fix your hand, and because it doesn't send cards to the graveyard, you can actually like try to dig for Shifter, and then if you see Shifter, it will be still alive, you know. So this is a really good card, honestly. Most decks right now are going to like a Little Knight or something like that, you know. So this card is not hard to summon. I only saw this in my hand once, and the time that I saw in my hand, I actually summoned. So 100%. Okay, that's it for the monsters in the main deck. Let's go some spells right now. Obviously, we play Triple Nightmare Pain. Just a really good card overall, to be honest, because also this is a dark. So if you need it, you can just like destroy this and search, you know. But yeah, it's another reason. But this card is really good. Force your opponents to attack. It searches your starters, your engine, so really good. We decided to play as well one Mature Chronicle because Like it has like okay, obviously adding super poly with this is feels like absolutely insane. But there's like a couple other effects that are really good. Especially the OG Yubel from Graveyard is really good. If you activate the effect to remove two counters from this and add one of your banished cards from your deck to from your from add one of your banished cards to your hand is actually crazy as well because you can add like face down cards. So if you play against Kashtira, this is just really good as well. And then a couple more spells. We play triple opening of the Spirit Gates because this is like one of the best cards in the deck. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, because this can summon Spirit Yubel from graveyard. This allow you to like have like three bodies just by itself, pretty much. So this card is just like no brainer to play three of this, in my opinion. We also play three race map. Unfortunately, we don't have the field spell yet. Legacy Destruction is coming up soon, and then we're probably gonna ditch this card because it won't be good enough like for what it does. You know, like paying 4,000 life points and just adding like your starter is like not enough. So we're gonna dump this after that. But I mean, today performed really well. I never was in too much danger, even though I paid like half of my life points. Once, like one game, I activated twice in like the same game, you know, but I still won the game. I 2-0'd everyone, so that was pretty good. And then we played 3 Allure or Darkness. Like I said, with the Mature Chronicle, whatever you banish with this, you can actually just like get it back. And the turn actually, that actually Allure or Darkness, I banished the Phantasme, and then I activated Mature Chronicle to add back to the hand. And then later on, my opponent summoned a Link, and I was able to just activate Phantasme. So that was really good. We play also triple Super Poly. If you see someone playing double Super Poly, guys, that's probably wrong. This card is amazing in this format, especially with the best fusion target spoiler, you know, in the Yu-Gi-Oh right now for an archetype. This is just insane. And then a couple more spells. We play 1 for 1 because it summons Lotus from the deck, and that's full combo as well. And we play two Floodgates in the main deck. We play double Dimensional Fissure because why not? You know, why not? This card is just really good. After you like do your whole combo, you can just activate this and not get punished like having to have a shifter, you know. But really good card overall. And then let's go into the traps really fast for the deck. We play 1 Eternal Favorite because it's searchable and it's pretty much a super poly as well. It's really easy to search. And then we play 1, 2, triple Skill Drain. This card is actually won me a couple games today just because they thought they had the out for me, and then I just go flip Skill Drain. They're still forced to attack my stuff, and then if I have something like Spirit of Yubel on the field, this is like 3 bodies. And the funny thing is, same thing, like those two like on the field, you can crash attack, you summon another one, attack again, summon another one, attack again. So if they have like a monster with like more than 27 attack, it's game because you're going to be able to attack 3 times because of skill drain. So really good. And then the last card as well, Trap, Rival Warlords. This card does a lot of work in this format. I haven't seen this card today at all, so this didn't really matter much, but it is really good when this card resolves. So here we go. Let's go into the extra deck as well. Okay, let's go with the fusions first. So we play double Loving Defender because it's the best super poly target. We play 1 Garura, 1 Mud Dragon of the Swamp, 1 Starring Venom. So I summoned Garura twice. I summoned this once, and this one I didn't summon like all day, those two. So here we go. But yeah, I mean, just maximize on like your opportunity to use super poly even when you don't have a Yubel on the field. Is just really good. So yeah, and then links. 1 Salamangre Almirage. I'll go a little bit in depth because why I was playing this, but this card is mandatory right now. And like before Legacy of Destruction, this card is just really good. You need to link away your Beckoning Beast or your other monsters because you need it. You just need it. Trust me. And then you play 1 of Lord Yama and 1 of Rage. And then a couple targets for Rage you can go into. Obviously, Little Knight is like the best target. You have Mudcracker, which is not a good target. And another good target is actually Super Producer. The reason why this guy is because it's 1 Fiend monster, which the link already is, plus any monster. So if your opponent even has like a vanilla or like a big token, you can go into Producer, you know. So yeah, it's good. And then also one Appaloosa, you know, just because we don't get locked into fiends in this deck most of the time, unless if you're going to Muckracker and activates effect. So, but yeah. And then last 3 cards in the extra deck, very underrated cards. People were not paying attention. Rail Cannon Gustav Max, Rail Cannon Juggernaut Lieb, and Typhon. Because honestly, they think like, oh, I'm not gonna summon anything to the body because he won't be able to kill me. And then I summon 2 level 10s, summon this, detach, burn for 2000, summon this, detach, goes to 6000 attack directly, 8,000 damage in their face, and they're like, what the frick? If they don't know this, like, it's good because you can catch them off guard, but yeah, it happened like twice today, so here we go. And then let's go into the side deck really fast as well. Here we go, we have double Nibiru. Really good card, honestly. I thought about actually maining this card because if you go second, you can summon just a big token to your opponent's board and then just attack over the token. Like once, sometimes one punch will be enough, like to attack once. But yeah, and then Drone Lockbird, 2 of those as well. Didn't see any of those cards right here during the day, but it's fine. And then triple Cosmic Cyclone. I know this is good against Runic. This is good against Fire King Snake Eye as well. There's a lot of niche like things if they play like some floodgates, you know, summon limit, anti-spell. This can come in clutch. Being realistic with you guys, so really good card. And then a card that no one's like really paying attention right now in this format, but it's my thing, I guess. It's Spell Shattering Arrow. Listen to me, guys. This card here is like max like $10, max rarity. These are like ultimate rares. This is what I'm gonna tell you. If you guys can pick this up, pick it up because I feel like this is like very slept on. If you don't know the effect of this, pretty much you can pay. I mean, destroy as many face-up spell cards your opponent controls as possible. If you do inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each, and pretty much this against like Snake Eye Fire King, you can destroy like IP Masquerena in their spell trap zone. When they try to activate, you can destroy their field spell. And it still burns you. It burns for game. You can go to like win the game because of this card. So just very good, honestly, overall. Then a couple more cards. We play a playset of Summon Limit. This card, it's just amazing. Didn't even use it today because I was going like second pretty much the whole time today. But I didn't have the opportunity to side this in at all. So yeah, here we go. And then the last 2 cards were evenly matched. I side this most games, but I didn't see it all as well. Honestly, the only card that I seen from my side deck today was just a single Cosmic Cyclone. That's it. But yeah, not much necessary. I think the deck plays really well going first or going second, which is good, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck profile. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I can go into like depth on like stuff a little bit more, you know, like why Almirage and stuff like that. But thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.